Luca,
Yeah.
we're here at IRCHA 2019.
19, my
baby,
God.
19.
Yeah.
The big 1-9. And I gotta tell you, and I tell pretty much everybody, I'm a rep for Lynx, but I am a big fan of Oxy Helicopter, and I'm a big fan of you and everything you've brought to the hobby.
Thank you.
Really,
Thank
which
you.
is tremendous amount.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, you make a helicopter that flies extremely well, but it's well, I mean, it doesn't take me to say that. But it's very durable too.
Yes, that it is.
And
It's
you-
a big problem for me because the spare part we don't sell a lot enough.
I'll try and crash when I get home. But it's very rugged. That's another thing. And on top of that, even the customer service is very good too. I mean, I like even on the forum, people can go on the forum on Heli Freak, and they know they're going to get some type of response, even though it's a small team. You do a very good job in customer service too.
Yeah, I believe in customer service. I'm not marketing. I'm more engineering and mechanical. But everybody of us always when we buy stuff, and when we have a customer service, the issue can happen because every time that we touch a product. We open a box, or we have some situation. Maybe it's also our fault, but the customer service is very important in any product. Then when I start my company and I continue, I have we have a very good customer service through the forum.
Yes.
Means we have a very nice community that I never push. Is kind of magic because. The things happen alone. We actually don't push too much in advertising or in event because I'm everybody know I'm Italian, but I live in Vietnam. Then it's far away, expensive to travel. I also have a family, and I also have my main business that is a machine shop CNC. Then I must do a lot of training and learning, and then Oxy and Lynx make me very busy. Then IRCHA is the event of the year, and but it's very magic that I see when somebody posts because I try to follow the most I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I busy to answer because I need the time also to think what answer. I don't like answer too fast and make people more confused. Also, my English is okay; it's not perfect, but the community around Oxy it's something unexpected for me. I must say thank you because I appreciate it a lot because I see everybody help each other. When have an issue, if it's simple issue, people give a suggestion, and then later we teach people and we push people to if the issue is important and needs support from the company. Then I have a customer service, Miss Tao. She's working with me for many years now, and she understands what means what I exactly want. The message and the way I want to run my business means for me, my customer is my boss. You all are my boss. Means I am an entrepreneur. I'm not businessman. I don't know how to handle the number. I don't care about number. If it's mathematics and engineering, I like it. But all the rest, like how much we sell, how much we do, how much profit, honestly, I don't care too much because for me, Oxy is a sort of extension. Is my life. I like helicopter. I love helicopter. And then it's a dream, and it's a dream come true. I never think to do helicopter. We always talk about that when we was upgrade, try to improve product. Okay. And now we are here, and then the customer service is really important. It's really important, really. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, no problem.
The interesting thing to me is, people wonder, like, how big actually is the company? Like, how many, first of all, let's say hello to the people in Vietnam. You know, hello everybody in Vietnam. Now, how many employees are in Vietnam? What does that look like?
We are 25, 26, depend of, Vietnam it was difficult to me to find the good cooperator and worker, but now after 10 years, I can say that I have people that work for me. Some people work for me from the beginning, and then we grow together, and it's a family. It's a family. Like is a helicopter for me, the team and the Oxy Town, and the business for me is a family. Everybody try to help each other, and we have a pretty big now CNC department. We have a CNC machine, lathe, a mill in 3, 4, 5 axes, because we try to support company in the Heli division, but also in industry with part. We do for aerospace. We have a very, very different product and customer around the world: Italy, Germany, USA, and in Vietnam also. And then we have our design division that before when we was an upgrade was a lot of product to do. Then upgrade slowed down a lot, and now is me and a designer that he worked for me also for 6 years. Then we have office with accounting and customer service, and my wife Lynn. And then we are split in 2 floors. Means all heavy stuff is in the bottom and all the paper stuff is in the top. And then we have what take more space is CNC and inventory. Means stock, spare part and part. And we have our QC. We have a very, very strict procedure for QC. And we have cleaning, means finish the part, the burring, and packaging, and pre-assembly, and we have we try to do the most of things inside. Because we can control. It's easy for quantity need and cost management and change, improving. Because I don't like means if I see something that is not like should be, I don't like trash parts. I try to save money as possible, and then to have when you have your production and your design together, it's very good. It's very easy, and then we can change faster, and we can also be faster in the market with some idea. It's very good.
Nice. Now, as far as my experience, particularly with Oxy,
sorry, guy, I have a lot of mosquito here. So hot.
We have a lot of. we're under attack during this interview. But you know, as far as my experience, as seeing the Oxy team at IRCHA, you know, I got to say, you really know how to create a very good team atmosphere. I mean, it's just something I noticed. Like everybody in the Oxy team and in Oxy Town, it's just, you know, it's almost like a family atmosphere. Everybody's happy. There's no over drama or anything. Everybody's just having a good time. Which seems to be. Sometimes
we have a small drama, but I'm old. And then I know how to calm down the situation and then understand the reason of the drama and the reason of each position and find solution. But we don't have a lot of drama. About the team, you know, you say before, I know how to create team. No, I don't know how to create team. The team seems that you cannot, maybe you don't believe. They have a company in any domain that they have a team manager and then have in a lot of investment to push and create team. We don't have. Means yes, let's say I have 2 people in USA, in particular USA, because it's the big market, that help me about some decision, some, in particular when we make event, they create Oxy Town, that this year in IRCHA is huge. And then about pilot, you know, I think, I believe in the energy I know that somebody of you said, "Look, it's completely crazy. Is drunk." No,
You haven't been drinking today that I know. Maybe tonight.
Before I must to do because otherwise I cannot come in to make interview, but just a little bit.
Just a little
yeah,
bit.
little bit. The point is, I believe in the energy of the people. Everybody of us have energy. Then you know what we say. No, if you like, you follow. If you like, you stay together, you enjoy.
Okay.
And then now I'm so happy because we have here at IRCHA 2019 something unique. We have a 10 team pilot, but
Yeah.
level crazy from
Crazy.
from Europe, from Puerto Rico, from USA for sure, and we enjoy. We enjoy. I see the every pilot at the average of the age of pilot
Yeah,
is
some young guys
let's
and
say
some older
around
guys.
20.
Yes.
Then they like play, they like joke, and the ambience is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I see the support each other, missing one screw, missing one. You see everybody. Oh, I have. This is amazing because I give. I try to give. I like to give support. I don't ask nothing back, but the things coming back. No, yeah, okay. And my people, I say my people because my family here, it's incredible. Yeah, I see people give ASC like $200. That's okay, no problem. Next time, this is the way I do, and then it's funny because I see and I like my team also do this.
Yeah.
Because maybe they receive, then they are not greed. They are sponsored, then it's not a problem to support another pilot. It's not about take money from the pocket. It's about support, understand the situation, and then and go fly and enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we say, you know, if you give good things out, good things come back to you.
Yeah,
and
karma,
I really think
karma.
that's
I
really
believe
what
in
happens.
karma. I believe in it. Yeah.
2019 is the year of the big Oxy, the Oxy 5. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, 5 years ago we started Oxy, and after 5 years the Oxy 5 coming. I don't schedule everything.
You schedule
Again,
that? I think you schedule that.
No.
And let's not also forget this is 10 years of Lynx. We can celebrate that
This
too.
year was amazing. The surprise anniversary, 10 years at Lynx, and the cakes and the talk about my friend.
Rich gave a nice
Oh
speech.
my God, I was very, very emotional.
Yes.
Thank you, Rich, and all the team that organized. It was a surprise. They called me, say, "Hey, you are in late, come to eat," and then bang, they come. Oh my God, feels so good. Feels so good. Yeah. Then after 5 years, slow. When we start with the 3 and then the Tarek edition, then we go back to the 2, and then the 4 Max, and this year 2 months ago we released the Oxy 5. The Oxy 5, yes.
So let's talk a little bit about the design of that and bringing it to market. Do you want any comments?
The Oxy 5 was started 2 years ago.
Okay.
Take me a long time because the I can say kind of unique design of Oxy that have no boom support and the tail aluminum with the box. Give me a little bit time to understand some situation that we was in the tail, a vibration, and then take me time to do a lot of beta and changing, go back and testing, and then last year we in the battle of the brand and IRCHA last year Rasmus flew the prototype,
Yes.
but the prototype was a little bit issue that take me another 6 months to finalize. And then in the end, I must say thank you about Oxify. I must say, I wish Benny you are there because make a big kit is the kit is big. Cost the retail price we are around 575, 560, but need money to start. And even we produce most of the part is money. Then inventory.
Big investment.
It's a pretty big investment. Then for my small possibility, I even delay a few months because I was thinking we do or we don't do. I talked many times with my wife, Lynn. We must sell some saving, and then we discuss we do or we don't do. And then my wife said, if you are sure, if you believe in what you are doing, no problem. And then we invest money, personal money inside the company, and then thanks to Benny, because Benny now is my project partner. He support me a lot economically, and then then everything coming. We meet together. We are friends for a long time. He come Vietnam. We talk a lot, and then he decide. Actually, I don't ask anything. I don't like ask money, but he offer me the and then help, and then thanks him, the kid become real.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and we might have a I got to say, having Oxy 5 myself and flown it, it's just amazing. I mean, I love it because
this is one of the light guys that he get like a 13, the first 13 mega, and then he flew 600.
I got first Oxy 5, I got first meg. I mean, having just flown it and worked on it, it's just so nice because all the amazing things I liked about the smaller Oxys, it's just like bigger. But now you're like, wow, it's a big helicopter. Even the ease of like working on it, pulling off the tail, bring it back in. There's the belt, bring it down. Just the design of it, it's just tremendous.
I'm a designer. I always try in my life to, the idea coming like a river, like a water. And but because before I was before I was also a pilot, a professional pilot, back 15 years ago. My career ended in 2010 with the 3DX in China. Then I get the second place. I say, Luca, this is the best score you can get. Better now you retire, enjoy. Yeah. And the Oxy 5, when I design, not only when I design anything, even in CNC, we do a lot of design, fixturing, everything I try to design before I was in scuba diving. I try to, maybe because I'm Italian and
personal touches
I want to make simple but nice. This is my dream, to find idea, to make the things nice, easy to work, easy to assembly, intuitive, Then you don't need to get crazy or make it wrong. And then we did for the other Oxy, then was a very big challenge because when you come in the market and you have one product, nobody know you.
Yeah.
And then you do good or you do bad, but don't have any expectation. I don't know if you understand the pressure that expectation can give. And I can tell you, give me a lot of. I was very, very stressed before release the Oxy 5. I delay because we did the good the 2, the 3, the 4, and many people fly, and then many people ask to be a big Oxy. Then this one create a situation that the new Oxy, if it's not good, is a disaster.
Yeah, it's gotta be good.
You understand? Expectation.
It's a lot of expectation.
And then this is the point when you have a company and you are in the market and the people know you and then you do good. You have a reputation. You cannot fail. Yeah. It's really important because otherwise everything you did before disappear in 1 second. Maybe you spend a year to arrive now and you do something wrong. It's gone. Yeah. Expectation. And then I try my best. And with my pilot, we retested. And then, then we get the damn issue with the one-way system that after 150, 160 kit we ship, we got this issue about that randomly some one-way was failing. And then I decide, because again, customer service, I say, okay.
You remedied it.
It's not customer fault. It can be risky. Okay, can be somebody can get injury. Okay, then I say okay, recall. We stopped to ship kit. We try to find as fast as possible the reason of the issue. We find it, and then we replace. And then we restart. Yeah.
But you know what? Like I said, that's one of the things I love about Oxy. It's just besides the amazing product, you do have the amazing customer service, and people know when they buy the heli, it's like they can rely on you to take care of any an issue like that.
This is another this is another side of the medal. You know, when you have a company and then have a brand, and you don't know what it, who is behind the company. But me, in my business, I am my company, and then they have a name and whatever, and then my face. Then you know, I don't like going to event and then people talk bad to me. I don't like. Then I stay home. You know, I want to enjoy.
You want to be out of the
yeah. Then I must protect my face. Nice.
I'm used to hiding from everybody, but that's all right. I have bad reputation.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're speaking Oxy 5. Let's talk about the stretch. Stretch will be coming.
Yeah, the stretch, again, another situation. No big situation, but because I like perfection. I like the things, yes, the things must be the perfect. Okay, this is my, maybe I'm not perfect for somebody, but for me. Okay, I try my best. Okay. Then we promise that the kit stretch, what we call the mag, that extend the 5, that is 500 to 575, extend to 600 to 625, and make the helicopter huge in the air. You cannot believe, even me, I was surprised how big it looked in the air.
It does. I stretched mine. It looks bigger. It looks
like a 700. It's incredible. Okay, whatever. Now, go back to the subject. I promised that IRCHA we was releasing. Then I bring with me the stretch kit, and my people in Vietnam was ready to put online. I call. I say, wait. We don't get any bad issue, but before I was busy and I never test myself the mag. I send the mag to some pilot, maybe in the end we was 20, 25, a very close group of tester beta. I went here and then I went with my best pilot to see the helicopter fly, and I experience eyes. I see some strange behavior. Then I say, okay, it's okay, but we can do better. Okay. The main reason of my old is about one thing's very simple that unfortunately before I don't consider very well, and the weight of the battery. Because when you fly the 5 standard, normally you fly 6S, yes. But when you go to the 600, some people, exceptionally, because the helicopter become very light, they have some pilot that fly even 6S, very rare in 605, fly 6S, 5000, but mostly fly 12S.
12S, yeah.
Then the extra weight of the 2-pack 12S drop down a little bit of the vertical CG. Okay. Because in our design we don't consider, we have a lot of CG, a lot of cinematic in the helicopter design. No? Okay. Sure, one everybody knows is the longitudinal, like a tail heaven, but this in helicopter you move the battery. Yeah. But this extra weight of the battery under the main shaft generate a sliding down of few millimeters of the CG, and then I saw this. I checked the helicopter, the movement, and nothing wrong. Means the helicopter fly amazing. But I think I can do better. Then now when I back Vietnam, I will recheck all the number, and we have to make a new main shaft that will be a little bit longer. We don't. I think less than 10 millimeters, less than half an inch in English.
Just raise the head up.
Yes, we raise up a little bit, then we restore the correct CG, and then the helicopter will be will have the same cinematic of the 5 normal. Yeah.
All right, interesting.
Yeah, because the stretch kit actually the mag, we have the boom, the belt, the push rod, and the R dampener. If somebody want to use the sticker to make mag, I will include also the main shaft. And
Wow. I mean, it's just there's so much involved in helicopter design. It's amazing. You know, it's like
The helicopter seems simple. Actually, it's simple, and we must try to keep simple. But If you don't know what you're doing, it's such complicated. It's so difficult. Yeah.
I won't be doing it anytime soon. That's for. I'll just fly him or crash him.
No. It's but you know, again, we are not smart than other. It's just because we love what we do. We try to learn, and you know, take me 5 years. To come and release the Oxy 5. I think 5 years ago, I was experienced, whatever, but probably the Oxy 5, I'm sure the Oxy 5 will not look good because I like also. When I check my machine, I try to be critical. To try to see if we can change, improve anything. I try all. I like it. I like it. Really, really nice. Really.
You want it perfect.
Yeah. And you know, speak technical. I you say before about crash, about durability. Okay, when you crash with a small heli, the mass, the weight is lighter. If you crash with the Oxy 2, probably you grip and you fly again.
Yeah.
The Oxy 5 become heavy. It means it become a machine with a lot of power, a lot of PM, and the battery. And then I was very sorry for Justin Taylor that he get a very, very, very nasty crash for a mistake, zapping anytime. But I was so happy when we capped all the part that was everywhere, and the mainframe, means the upper mainframe, where per my desire, my design request in my mind should never broken. Means you think about cars, you think about anything. Where you have the electronics, where you have the servo. That area should be intact. Broken everything outside, okay, but everything must be designed that to absorb the energy, and then you preserve the mainframe. Because man, when you crash and then you broken the mainframe, oh my God, you don't like it. You must. The crash is nasty. It's a cost of money and take a time. But when you must disassemble the frame where you have a servo, oh my God, spend like a week. When in the other side you can fix the part in maybe half a day, you know. Yeah.
I mean, I do know from talking to some of your team pods, like you do invest in a lot of time, and you know, if they have a crash, how did it crash? What broke?
Yeah.
And you know, this should crash, this should break, and this should break and it crash, but this shouldn't break. I know you do a lot of that.
Yeah, we do. But that crash, just to make, man, this was you cannot request a pilot to do that crash because you know when you feel the noise like a poop, and then boom, everything died. Was crazy. Wow. But okay, it's a confirmation, and it's a part of the process. Don't worry, we give a free kit to him, and then we go forward.
I hope. What if I? Just kidding. Now, all joking aside,
free kit in his budget. I tell for Lynn because otherwise my wife say, "What? You give a free kit?
No. You give me so much already. It's a great helicopter." Now, we should talk about one more particular thing, a smoky particular concept that I think we should address. So, I heard rumors of a particular Oxy helicopter that has smoke coming out of it, a possible Nitro Oxy 5 concept. Just a concept.
The Nitroxy.
Yeah, the Nitroxy. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Let's start to say I love Nitro. I am a Nitro pilot. I was in the generation, competing in the generation when the Nitro and the fly bar, but whatever. The Nitro was the only way to fly helicopter, and then the thing changed, and then we went to electrical, and then the Nitro was a little bit forgot. Yeah. And but for my past, I really like the feeling, the noise. I like. I don't care to dirt my finger. Is probably not the helicopter for everybody because is a challenge. You must learn a little bit about mechanics. But not impossible. Means with little bit training, like you learn how to set the fly bar or the fly bar less, that probably more challenge right now. Even me, sometimes I lost. I don't know what I must do. But the nitro, in the end, when you learn or you have experience in the tuning of the engine, and using the correct compound, the lock thread to assemble the helicopter, because the helicopter have more vibration, more oil, then it's fun, because it's not extreme. Means you can get a lot of fun, but it's more smooth. Okay. Then I decide I want to make a nitro, and this is something that I always dream. I must say, the dream of to make a nitro, the dream to support the nitro industry, because again, I know many friend company like Nova Rossi, that I love the performance of OS, YS. Then they lost when everybody went to electrical. The nitro disappeared in a few months, and then I'm so happy in my small possibility to have to work on is a concept, but seems that the concept when you are lucky. They have a situation that, like I say, the Oxy take me 2 years. The Oxy Nitro, to get a concept, take me a month. Incredible. Sure. To make the concept, I use some part of other helicopter, like the shroud from IRCHA Velocity and the tank from Thunder Tiger, whatever. But the frame is a challenge in the Nitro, because you have a lot of vibration. Then you must to find a way to have a lightweight, torque resistance, crash resistance, and vibration resistance. No?
Yeah.
A lot of going on. The engine spin at the engine with a piston that have a mass is spin at 18,000 RPM. Then there's a lot of things that going on. No? Okay, and then now we are testing. I was a kind of surprise and really appreciate the support from Mark Alswager in USA and Devin McClellan, because just 4 days before coming IRCHA, I sent today the kit, and in one night the kit was ready, and another day they will start to testing and report me everything, and then when you're lucky that everything match together, and it's not ready for the release, then guy, you must wait a little bit more.
I thought I could take one home tonight.
Cannot. And now we have a sort of situation about the CG, because but it's not a big problem. We can fix it. We just need to do some new part. I think it's 3 months from now.
Wow.
I
mean, from what I've seen and what I've heard people say, it sounds pretty tremendous. A lot of people are, and other people who haven't even seen it are just like, they love Oxy, and they're just like, when can I get that? That's what I want.
Yeah. The Nitro, when you fly Nitro, the Nitro engine, even performance you want. Now the performance is pretty good. The fuel is good. The engine is good. But when you are in the 50 class, means 50, 57, 55. The power that engine can deliver, it's if you check about horsepower, it's 1.85 horsepower and maximum power. But I have a good torque, very good torque. Okay. Then it's nothing. It's a 10 times less of the power that you have from electrical, but still fly pretty good. Then the important is the machine must be super light. It means super light. It must also resist, but the compromise resistance and flight weight is really important. And this was another lucky result, because when we finish a kit based to mathematical design but never tested, now we are at I cannot say in how many pounds, maybe you can help me, but we are 3.4 kg ready to fly with fuel.
Yeah, wow.
Then, and I know that now because we have a tail heavy situation, both pilot, they must put a big battery in the front to compensate. Then maybe they use 3,000 to like a crazy heavy battery, still fly pretty good. Then I believe that in these 3 months we will finalize the CG. Then we can use a lighter battery, and I will try. I see that we have we got some crash. We got some crash. Both of the pilot for mistake or for wrong compound. But no big deal. But we got some crash, and then the kit seems very strong. Again, the frame seems very strong, and then I see where I can remove some weight.
Okay.
Then my expectation target is 3.3 kg ready to fly with fuel. Okay, then is a kind of very nice weight for a 50 Nitro. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I'm telling you, we cover a lot of ground today.
Yeah.
So,
We talk a lot.
So I think this is tremendous.
Thank you that you call me and we must do the interview.
Yeah, I was like, we got to do an interview
this
time.
This guy, Bill, I love you.
So
I love you.
I want to thank you for the interview.
Yes.
It's
Thank
been spectacular.
Thank you to everybody.
Yes.
You that time to listen to the interview. This guy is awesome. We must have more people.
Subscribe
like
to
him.
Bill Ann YouTube
Yes,
channel.
yes.
And also, I want to say hello to everybody in Vietnam who helps make the Oxy product.
Yeah, I must to say thank you to
Thank
my
you for
team.
helping me make my helicopter.
Hello Adele, hello Giovanni, my baby. I love you and see you soon.
All right. See you
Yeah,
guys later.
Papi, don't worry, back home soon.
Back home soon. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. That was good. That was a lot.